Okay guys, it's Reed here. Now the Heat bounced back in game 2 as most people expected. I'm sure there were a lot of Spurs fans who expected to go up 2-0 going back to Miami. But the Kings showed up tonight and played amazing. This game was all about pretty much LeBron James. His fingerprints were all over the court. He started out in that first quarter, started out pretty bad. But after that, it was all him. It was all the King. The best player in the NBA right now took charge. Posting up outside shots, even guarding Tony Parker in the fourth quarter to stop his penetration. LeBron James shut down Tony Parker in that fourth quarter. So this is the thing with LeBron James, people. The guy can play from point guard, small forward, shooting guard, power forward, center. He can play all positions. He is fast enough to guard Tony Parker. You saw it that game. You saw James make clutch shot after clutch shot. And one of the great things I liked about this game is they rested LeBron James from the end of the third quarter until the some of the fourth quarter. At the start of the fourth quarter, they rested him. They gave him a good break to make sure he would not cramp up, just to make sure. Dwayne Wade played great when he was running the point guard there. Those 5 or 6 minutes, I guess. Dwayne Wade missed a lot of easy shots there in the fourth quarter. But overall, very impressed with how the Heat play. LeBron James never gave up on Chris Bosh after missing a couple, probably 3 or 4 shots in the fourth quarter. He finally passes to Bosh again. He makes an open 3. I mean, that's the thing about LeBron James, people. He is the best passer in the NBA. That's why I've said before in the past, he's the best point guard in the league. When he wants to play point guard, nobody is better than LeBron James. The passes he made, I mean, you never see the man make a bad pass. You never see it. He always makes, the pass is always right there, perfect. He's the ultimate teammate, the ultimate player, so unselfish, but when he has to be, he will take over the game like he did last night. Inside, outside. The Heat kept going. Even Dwayne Wade, they just kept going into the paint over and over and over and over and over. They just kept going in there, taking care of business. The Spurs started out the game, of course, great. They started out great, as was expected. But the Heat weathered the storm. They figured out the Spurs. And the Spurs hurt themselves. They missed 4 free throws in a row there in the fourth quarter. And a lot of people say, well, if they didn't miss free throws, blah, blah. But see, that's the thing. As LeBron James said, it is a make or miss league. He made his shots, and the Spurs missed some crucial free throws there. And let's see what else we got to say about this game. Yeah, Chalmers' elbow to Tony Parker. It was a dirty play when he was going to the basket. That was a dirty play. But it's not like it was, you know, compared to what I've seen in the 80s and 90s with basketball, that ain't nothing. A lot of people make that into a big deal, but Tony Parker came back, missed him free throws. So Chalmers actually it turned out pretty good. The flopping in this game by both teams, it was out of control. It really was. There was a lot of flopping, and the Wade, when Ginobili went for that ball and Wade pretended he got fouled, that was entertaining. That was funny. But the thing I noticed is, as bad as people say LeBron James flops and everything, Ginobili was flat out flopping all over the court. The guy couldn't even go. He was going through screens flopping. Trying to go through screens, he was flopping. So that was some of the greatest flopping I had ever seen. Ginobili flat out, he flopped it all. I mean, you talk about LeBron James flopping or whatever, but that was, if you saw Ginobili last night, you saw some of the best flopping that you will ever see. They wouldn't be nobody in front of him and he'd just flop. I mean, it was that good. And the referees just sitting there, you know, they think, you know what the referees think? They think, man, that's just crazy. But that's Ginobili's game. But Ginobili is by far the best flopper in the league. I'm sorry. You can say what you want to about anybody else, but that boy, that man can flop. He can flop. So the Heat win this crucial game too. Now they have 3 of the next 4 games at home. So, as I said before, and I'll say it again, Heat in 6. LeBron James plays like this, and I think he can even play better than what he played last night. I think he can even play better than that. Dwayne Wade will play better at home, and Bosh, he'll just continue playing like he always has. I think we're going to see the bench play better when the Heat get home these next 2 games, and this is the Heat's chance to put away the Spurs these next 2 games. So hopefully we can get it done. Proud bandwagon fan since the decision, not ashamed to admit it. We are seeing something special. As I said in my previous video, people, the second best player I've seen in my life is LeBron James. Michael Jordan was the first. He was the first. But anybody that's watched basketball over the years, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, and don't give me this Kobe Bryant crap, okay? Don't even start that. Don't even start that. LeBron James is by far the better passer, the better teammate, the better person, the better player. He shoots a better percentage than Kobe ever thought he could. So don't give me this crap about Kobe being better than LeBron James. And don't say 81 points. Don't bring up stupid stuff like that. If you look at the numbers and look at what LeBron James has done, by far the better player, and by the time his career is over, as I said in the past, he will be the second greatest player of all time. So anyway, guys, that's my video for today. Reed Reviews returns tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on that next exciting video. Have yourselves a great day. Thanks for watching, and go Heat go. Go Heat go. Oh yeah. The king has spoken, stepped up, took care of business.